eh, whereby the social fabrics, as it collapses this side, then for us, we are the ones now at the end. And I keep saying that while others have the congestion of papers, for us we have human beings. They breathe, they fall sick, they complain, everything is, and yet we are at the tail bottom of the justice system, and sometimes it becomes hard to influence the speed at which justice is dispensed.
Afande, the issue of sexual immorality, is it true among prisons?
Well, homosexuality is a general issue which is not necessarily, it shouldn't be a worry for prisoners, because the homosexuals, I've been seeing them in schools, I've seen some people put placards on the street now, and I have said this, that as long as those practices are on the street, when they are arresting, they don't care whether you are a homosexual or not, they bring you. So it cannot be that they have arrested you as a homosexual and when you reach the prison, it has stopped. No. And one advantage that for us we have, actually it's at a very minimum. One advantage we have is that people sleep in wards. If you are going to sleep in about 50 people, sex is something discreet. You cannot do it in that kind of open. But I want to tell you that if they have homosexuals whom they have arrested and as husband and wife, yeah, during the daytime they can sneak in a toilet and without anybody knowing. But that's why I'm saying that sex is discreet. How many of us are known that we have had sex? But we go ahead and have it. So if it is hard in that kind of manner, that's why I cannot say we can't have homosexuality. No, it can be there. But if it is there, it's at a very minimum, because it is one of the strict bylaws. And when we get you, we take them. I remember when I was even Osibu Furubi, there's one who attempted to sodomize his friend. We took him to court. They sentenced him an extra 2 years. So when we get them, they get punished.
Afande, if someone told you you would be an officer again in prison, would you want to?
Well, of course I have had the ups and downs. One thing I didn't mention, I started my prison work at Chigo Government Prison Farm. From Chigo, I went to Kotido, that is in Karamoja. Then from Karamoja, I went to Mayuge in Usoga, then came to headquarters. Of course, the years I have spent, I eat prison, I sleep prison, I dream prison. I think I wouldn't mind even if I stayed the next other 30 years in prisons.
Okay. Are you retiring soon?
Yes, I am, like I told you, I was born 1965. I think by the end of this year, I should be clocking 60. And if I'm still under public service, then I will be required to retire.
And you go to?
I go to do my home. I have my home. I told you I come from Isinjiro. I'll go to my home Isinjiro. But even here where we are having an interview, this is my second home in Kampala. Yeah, I'll go and do my farming, because I like farming as a person.
We've had Senior Commissioner of Prisons, Afande Frank Baine, Mayanja. But you have Mayanja, and Mayanja is a Chiganda name. Anyway, we shouldn't go into that. His story is so interesting. We shall have him some other time in another episode.